Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls of all ages. Bank the Monkey back again with another video of singles, BOJINGLES. Okay, so we have another set of singles that I ordered earlier in the week, and it just arrived. So let me share this unboxing with you guys. Assuming I can get this thing open. Jeez. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, there we go. So again, these would have some chaff in it. I will go through the chaff first, just to see if there are any hidden gems. Then we get to the good stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, so chaff would be first three probably? No, first five. Okay, lands and tokens. Okay, so let's put that over here. So you have a couple of tokens, goats, saplings, zombies, spawns, okay, worms, pests. So these are coming from the commander for Strixhaven, and then land, some swamps. Okay, nothing there. Okay, let's first go to the first card. That would be a hedge shredder in the regular treatment. So this is a Forticast artifact vehicle 5/5. When it attacks, you may mill 2 cards, and whenever 1 or more land cards are put in the graveyard from your library, you may put them onto the battlefield, and then you can crew for 1. Okay, so let's put that over here. Next, we have a Lotus Cobra. So this is from, what is IMA? One of the master sets, probably. So this is a well-known card to the cast for landfall. When land comes in, you can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So I actually do have this card already, but it's currently deployed in one of my decks, so it's just nice to have additional cards here for my collection. Next up, I have a Ravenous Robot. So it's a 2 to cast artifact creature robot. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token, and then you can pay red tap creature tokens you control, gain haste until end of turn. So nice card to give your creatures haste, well, token creatures. Next, we have a Terra Symbiosis. So this is actually quite a good card coming from the Edge of Eternity set that came out earlier this year. I actually quite like this. It's a 3 to cast enchantment. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on a creature, you may draw that many cards, but you do it only once per turn. Okay. Next, we have Settle the Wreckage. So this is an instant 4 to cast. Exile all attack creatures target player controls. That player may search his or her library for that many basic land cards. Put to the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Okay, so good board wipe. One-side board wipe there. Next up, we have a Stone Hewer Giant. So this is a Giant Warrior, 5 to cast, 4/4 Vigilance. Pay 2, tap, search your library for an equipment card, put the battlefield attached to a creature you control, then shuffle. So I just recently put together a, what do you call this, Cloud Midgar Mercenary deck. So it's a mono white artifact deck. So this is a great include to that. Allows me to cheat in equipment cards directly into the battlefield. Nice. Okay, so I think we are getting to the good stuff. So a couple of good cards here. Let's go to the first one. We have an All Will Be One. So this is a 5 to cast enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, All Will Be One deals that much damage to target opponent controls, creature and opponent controls, or planeswalker and opponent controls. So lots of damage dealing. This could probably go into maybe one of my landfall 1+1/+1 decks. But yeah, it's nice to have this card and add this to the collection. Okay, so this is a nice mythic. I'll put that over here. So let me bring this down over here. Okay. Next up, we have a Bitterhorn Nissa's Animus. So this shot up in price recently until it was reprinted in the Strixhaven set. But this is actually a pretty good card because it's a living weapon. So it comes in as an equipment where you can basically ramp for lands when it comes in. But it comes in as a 0/0 germ token, gets +1/+1, and you can attack right away. And then if it dies, you can reattach it. So pretty cool. And I think this is quite a strong card, and the price I think is reflecting that. as it shot up recently. But anyway, with the reprints, should bring down the price a little bit. So that's why I got myself a copy. Next card we have Altar of Dementia. So this is a pretty good card for filling up your graveyard. So pay 2, sacrifice creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power from the top of their library into their graveyard. So nice sack outlet and a way for you to fill up graveyards for offense or for your own use. Okay. Next, we have a Vault-Born Tyrant. So this is another copy that I got for myself. Love dinosaurs. I got one recently, deployed it in my Pantlaza deck, which is a dinosaur deck. But got myself one for the collection. Okay, so keeping that there. Okay, last 4 cards. What else do we have here? We have a Miri's Guile. So this is, I think, from I think this is a reprint. Oh no, this is I think from the Clue, or no, Mystery Booster 2. And this is one of those awesome cards. This is a nice reprint. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. So it's kind of like a Sensei's Divining Top, 1 green to cast, and it's enchantment. That's a lovely card. Great to have this card. Okay, next one we have a Collective Inferno in Borderless Showcase Foil. So this is a 5 to cast enchantment with Convoke. It enters, you choose a creature type and double all damage that sources you control of the chosen type would deal. So good for tribal decks. Will cause a lot of damage. Or if you have a commander that deals a lot of damage, let's say like Tanuk, you just choose Kavu and you can instantly double up on the damage on those landfall triggers. Pretty cool. Nice foil showcase version. Okay, next we're going to our penultimate card, which would be a foil showcase full art foil, Life from the Loam. So this is a 2 to cast sorcery, return up to 3 target land cards from graveyard to your hand, but you can actually dredge, right, and put stuff in your graveyard. So this is a classic card. Nice to have this beautiful looking reprint. Let me put that over here. All right, and we get to the last card for this unboxing. It is an Aloy, Savior of Meridian. So this is a 5 to cast Simic legendary human warrior, 3/5 with vigilance and reach, and has the mechanic in you, all things are possible. So whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control attack, discover X, where X is the greatest power among them. So Aloy is the heroine of what do you call that? Super popular, super great PS game. I forget now, but I really enjoyed that. That PS game. I thought the story was fantastic, and it's just nice to have this card as sort of a nod to that game. Not sure if I'm going to be using this in any of my decks anytime soon. However, yeah, it's nice to have this in my collection. Beautiful card. Okay, so I think we have quite a good value for some of these cards that I picked up. Definitely, these cards are very useful and will be deployed in a couple of my decks very soon. All right, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.